And so growing up, the premier of the province I lived in, which would be like the equivalent of the governor of the state, tried to abolish sex ed. The parents revolted, basically because they didn't want to teach us. My mom didn't want to teach me about the birds and the bees. The closest she came was we were watching an episode of The Golden Girls, and at the end of it, she muted the TV, turned to me and went, "Any questions?" Why is Blanche such a slut? And thank you. And so they compromised, and the gym teacher at my school was given paper and pens. That's right, my friend, very fun. And we could ask any question we had. Was he a liberal man? No. He was he was so Catholic, he looked like Catholic Super Mario. His name was Rocco Romeo. Like deep Catholic. You know the kind of Catholic you're like, how can you believe in Catholicism with all the pedophilia? And his response would be, hey, that happens in all major religions. And you're standing there going, so you're saying the excuse for setting yourself on fire is, my house is on fire. It was a very clever metaphor, but it's still weird. Anyway, here are some of his sample answers. Sir, what is a bukkake? I do not know, and that word is misspelled. Sir, sometimes when I look at another boy, I get the feelings that I've heard people describe when they look at girls. Is this strange? And he said, I've never heard of anyone experiencing anything like this. You should go to a doctor. Speaking of medical issues, one woman asked, I didn't get my period this month. Is there something wrong with me? And he said, no. Right? He should have at least been like, you might want to get that checked out. Also, while we're on it, gentlemen, a period, it's not disgusting. It is a beautiful celebration of the fact you are not a father for another 28 days.